Hey coin lovers! Welcome to the Worth Old Coins channel, your place to discover the hidden value and rare facts about old coins. In today's video we're revealing the top 2 valuable coins, and one of them might just be in your collection. So don't skip this video, let's find out their real worth. Top 1. The 1 dirham coin of 1989, 1409 in the Islamic Hijri calendar, is one of the most important circulating coins in the UAE, as the dirham is the main unit of the country's national currency. The United Arab Emirates introduced the dirham in 1973, 2 years after the federation was established in 1971. Before that, the region used the Qatari rial and briefly the Dubai rial, which were linked to the Indian rupee and the Gulf rupee system. The creation of the dirham represented the UAE's desire to establish an independent and modern national identity, with its own monetary system, closely tied to its rapid growth as a federation of emirates. The obverse side, front/national face, of the 1 dirham coin from 1989 features a traditional Arabic coffee pot, also called a dala. This pot is an iconic cultural symbol across the Arabian Peninsula and is associated with hospitality, generosity, and Bedouin traditions. In Emirati and broader Arab culture, serving coffee to guests is a sign of welcome and respect. The dala design chosen for the dirham is not just a decorative motif but a symbol of national identity, connecting modern-day UAE to its rich heritage of desert life and hospitality. Above the dala, the coin carries the Islamic year, 1409, and below it the Gregorian year, 1989, written in Arabic numerals. This dual dating system is common in many Arab and Islamic countries, reflecting both the Islamic Hijri calendar and the Western calendar for international recognition. The reverse side, common/denominational face, displays the value of the coin in both Arabic numerals and English text. At the center, the Arabic inscription reads, 1 dirham, written in traditional Arabic calligraphy. Surrounding it is the English translation, United Arab Emirates, inscribed in a circular fashion around the rim. The design is simple, elegant, and functional, allowing both local Arabic speakers and international visitors or expatriates who make up a large portion of the UAE's population to easily identify the denomination. From a technical perspective, the 1989-1409 1 dirham coin was struck in copper-nickel, an alloy made of copper and nickel that gives the coin a silver-like appearance while providing durability and resistance to corrosion. The coin has a weight of 6.4 grams, a diameter of about 24 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.8 millimeters, making it relatively small but distinct in hand. Its edge is milled, reeded, which helps with tactile recognition, reduces the risk of counterfeiting, and prevents the coin from being easily shaved down for metal. The coin's metallic shine, combined with its strong copper-nickel composition, allowed it to withstand circulation even in the UAE's harsh desert climate. The historical context of this coin is also significant. By 1989, the UAE was experiencing rapid transformation. Oil wealth had allowed the small federation to develop modern cities' infrastructure and global trade hubs. Yet, the government wanted to balance modernization with preservation of tradition. Thus, by placing a traditional coffee pot on its most important denomination coin, the UAE expressed its commitment to cultural values even as skyscrapers, airports, and industries were rising across the country. This coin can therefore be seen as a symbol of balance between tradition and progress. Another interesting aspect is the monetary stability of the dirham. Since 1978, the UAE dirham has been pegged to the US dollar at around 3.67 dirhams per dollar, making it one of the most stable currencies in the world. This peg gave the dirham international credibility and helped build the UAE's economy into one of the most reliable financial hubs in the Middle East. The 1989 issue of the 1 dirham coin thus represents not just a piece of metal but a token of a stable, modern, and internationally recognized economy. From a collector's standpoint, the 1989/1409 1 dirham is part of the early series of UAE coins, which makes it more interesting than more modern issues. While millions were minted for circulation, coins from the 1970s and 1980s are increasingly sought after in uncirculated or proof condition, as many have been heavily worn due to daily use. Circulated examples are still common, but pristine specimens with full luster and no scratches are relatively rare and can fetch higher value among numismatists. Proof sets produced by the UAE Central Bank for collectors are even more prized, showcasing the dala design in sharp detail against mirror-like backgrounds. The symbolism of the coin goes beyond its design. For Emiratis, the dala is not just an image, it represents the spirit of Arabian hospitality. Offering coffee, often spiced with cardamom, in small cups is a deeply rooted cultural practice. By choosing this image for the dirham, the UAE sends a message of welcome, generosity, and tradition to anyone who uses its money. For foreigners handling the coin, it acts as a miniature ambassador of Emirati culture, much like how Greek or French euro coins introduce their history and heritage to the wider world. Over time, the design of the UAE 1 dirham coin has undergone slight modifications, but the Dala coffee pot remains constant, a testament to its enduring cultural significance. The 1989 issue is part of the original pre-2006 series, before the UAE slightly reduced the size of its dirham coins to adjust for vending machines and modern circulation needs. This makes the older coins like the 1989 issue distinct in terms of size, weight, and historical identity compared to newer dirhams. The aging process of these coins also makes them interesting for collectors. While copper nickel resists corrosion, coins from the 1980s often show signs of toning, developing darker patches, rainbow-like hues, or worn-down surfaces due to frequent handling. Collectors often prefer coins with natural toning as it adds character and authenticity, while others seek mint-state examples that look just as they did when first struck in 1989. Top 2. The Queen Elizabeth Hong Kong 1981 dollar coin is a historically significant circulation coin from the era when Hong Kong was still a British colony under the rule of Queen Elizabeth II. This coin represents not just monetary value but also the cultural and political ties between Hong Kong and the British Crown during the late 20th century. Issued in 1980 by the Hong Kong Monetary Authority under the British colonial administration, the $1 coin was part of the standard coinage system that circulated widely in everyday transactions across Hong Kong, particularly before the advent of the Hong Kong dollar banknotes in smaller denominations. The coin is made from copper nickel, a durable alloy chosen for its resistance to wear and corrosion in humid climates such as Hong Kong's. It weighs approximately 7.1 grams, has a diameter of 25.5 millimeters, and a thickness of about 2 millimeters, making it easy to distinguish by size and weight among the other denominations. The coin has a milled edge which not only serves a decorative purpose but also acts as a security feature against clipping or counterfeiting. The obverse side of the coin is the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, designed by the renowned sculptor Arnold Machin. This effigy of the Queen was widely used on British and Commonwealth coinage from the mid-1960s through the 1980s. Around the portrait, the legend reads, Queen Elizabeth II, which identifies the reigning monarch under whose authority the coin was issued. This side of the coin symbolizes the constitutional connection between Hong Kong and the British Crown, reminding users of the colonial status of Hong Kong in 1980, which would remain until the 1997 handover to China. The reverse side of the coin features the words Hong Kong, written in both English and Chinese characters, reflecting the bilingual nature of the colony. At the center of the reverse is the denomination expressed as $1 in English and Chinese, making the coin easily identifiable to both English and Chinese-speaking residents. The reverse design is simple yet functional, emphasizing the monetary value without elaborate artwork, unlike commemorative issues. Below the denomination, the year 1980 is inscribed, indicating the year of minting. This straightforward bilingual presentation made the coin practical and user-friendly in a diverse society like Hong Kong. Economically, the $1 coin of 1980 played an important role in circulation since it was a frequently used denomination equivalent to 100 cents in the Hong Kong dollar system. At that time, it carried reasonable purchasing power and was often used in daily transactions such as bus fares, local market purchases, and other small-scale expenses. The coin's durability meant that it could withstand decades of circulation, with many surviving specimens still in collectible condition today. The mintage numbers were relatively high as the government needed to supply sufficient currency for a growing population and economy during Hong Kong's rise as a global financial hub in the 1980s. For collectors, the 1980 Hong Kong $1 coin is of particular interest because it represents a period of economic growth and colonial governance under Queen Elizabeth II. While it is not considered an extremely rare coin due to its large mintage, its value depends on condition, rarity of year, and grading by numismatic standards. A coin in well-circulated condition may hold only modest collectible value, but those in uncirculated or proof-like condition are more sought after and can fetch a higher price among collectors specializing in British colonial or Hong Kong coinage. End summary: the 1980 Queen Elizabeth Hong Kong $1 coin is more than just a piece of metal currency. It is a tangible artifact of history that reflects colonial administration, bilingual society, and economic development during that time. With its copper-nickel composition, Machin's portrait of the Queen, and bilingual inscriptions, it carries both historical and cultural significance. Collectors treasure it as part of the broader narrative of Hong Kong's monetary history, bridging the era between British colonial rule and the approaching transition to Chinese sovereignty. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.